Hello, welcome back to Super Mario 3Bs. I'll be your 3 host, Gaming Threef. And as we all know, when you grief, you thief. Thief game's not happening. Although that seems like my bag. Not really. I put Thief on the same line as Half-Life in terms of LP content, but pretty good for my own quality time. Most likely. What else have I been getting into lately? I got into Slay the Spire because a friend, quote-unquote, got it for me, so I'm like, okay, I'm obligated to play this now. It's not LP quality, but it is kind of experimenting with me doing card games, and also, I have this thing where people type in variables in order to create, like, these seeds for roguelike-like games. I don't know why this is fascinating to me, because it's just like, it's the question between what part of design is between whatever a human makes versus whatever an artificial, or I say artificial intelligence, but it's clearly a computer program doing it. So can one take credit if they do it that way? That happened with the game Populous, by the way. The way that was done, all those levels are procedurally generated, even though they're pretty static. It's not worth playing. Like, Populous 3 is worth playing, because it's an actual RTS, but hey, what would I know about going under the ground in what is clearly a pursuit of World 4, a pastiche, post-hashed. What are these words you're speaking of? I don't know. Hey, wait a minute, I'm supposed to be able to break those. Wow. Mario 3 is not Mario 1. 0 out of 10. Whoa. At least we have those super bouncy note blocks. Super bouncy note blocks that will bounce. Clouds with faces, clouds with faces, clouds with faces. That's what I say with the face. Then we shoot to the Mario dance. The Mario pants. The star is exactly where I put it. But wait, there's more. Order now, and you can go over to the right, absolutely free. With just 10 easy payments of $9.99.99, the price of gas in the year 4024. I'm not saying what currency, because I don't know what's a currency at that point. Space bucks? Credits? Gil? Zenny? Who knows? Maybe just going back to gold. Space gold. I can't wait for prospection in outer space. Hopefully we get to that. Just seems like most of our problems will have to be like put on hold while we figure out how to colonize other planets as we try to figure out how to like live on a planet properly. Hoping we don't mess up the next ones. It's been fun, I'll see you in hell. The Hell Planet. That's right. Venus. No. Mars? No, not quite. Oh boy. Not the water on Mars, it's water, that means life. No. See, that means it can sustain life, doesn't mean it originates life. That is a distinction you need to know about. What else do I need to know about? This flying fish! It's moving from side to side, it's doing the Mario! Is it really? Yes. Oh my god, everyone, it's World 6! Woo! World 6! Actually, World 6 is a personal favorite of mine, because of this one level. 6-3, where it becomes purposely monochrome except for the clouds, which I've deemed blood red. So I was wondering what the design was going on there, because that's probably an interesting palette choice. Yet to be explained in the Mario canon. Yes, everything needs a canon. Everything must be explained by narrative. No, the only games that need to be explained by narrative are those games which purposely invoke it. Just ask any game with credits as writer, and then you'll be like, okay, there's a narrative. If it's not there, I would say don't worry about it. Depends on the relationship between you and the game. You can read all you want. I do it side by side. I write this thing. These are criminally underused, and I like them. I really liked World 7 and Mario 3, but that's because I'm an asshole. You shouldn't trust my favorite levels. My favorite levels are mentally challenging, not so much physically challenging. You probably knew that already. Because mentally challenged people know it's mentally challenging. Yeah, I just made that into a different kind of innuendo. Oh man, I'm so challenged. Oh no. Take on that challenge. That's not all the challenge is. Ah! Not the challenger, no! So much for doing this on a one-hit run. Or a no-hit run. The obsession with no-hit runs is crazy, I must say. See, Patrick Swayze, you're brainsy. You the ghost at the pottery machine? That's right, my pottery is hairy. Harris Hilton, the hairiest anorexic lady. Is probably pretty damn normal and doesn't need to be paid any attention to. Wandering into the Mario Coinverse. Yes. Somewhere within this nonsense is the secret to the universe, into the mind of some 30-something gamer master man. Yes. Did you notice I'm going backwards in 6.2? That's right. We're going backwards, even though the pipes that warp do go forwards, making that even more confusing. Indeed. The Gelectros, they exist. Oh man. Gotta bring these boys up to my noise. Boys from the noise hood. Yeah, Tails. Yeah, Tails! Okay. Tails the Fox from Symphonia. And other Tails is games is right in the Oxens. In the freeze. One Mario. Black screen. Who needs a screen? I don't need any colors. I only need gameplay. No graphics, just gameplay. It's just me using my hands to make things happen. And trying to hear sounds. So what I'm basically saying is gameplay without graphics is you're probably blind. Now if you mean gameplay without necessarily good graphics, that's probably what you actually mean. But here in the gaming worldverse, or here probably in the Twitterverse, we take everything seriously, no matter how obviously satirical it is. Sorry, Twitter bros. That's just how I rose. Bud. I ain't your Bud Rose. I ain't your Bud Wise. Shit. What is this? It is the meaning of life. The meaning of Mario. What is the Mario? This... Okay, so I have this thing where I make a joke about, you know, the Mario is angry, or this pleases the Mario, which is basically a riff on that one episode from Next Gen, where these, like, proto-Vulcans, like, I guess an offshoot of their species, are just stuck in the Bronze Age, so they still are mostly superstitious. And so they, you know, I guess Picard makes him, and it does an accident or whatever happened. I just remember him being treated as a god. It's like, we shall make offerings to the Picard. Do not anger the Picard. So now I refer that to Mario. It's like, do not anger the Mario. The Mario is pleased, you know. Do not mess with the Mario. The Mario has your name written all over him. The Mario. You must appease the Mario. Give him offerings of several mushroom pasta cakes. Several mushrooms in his face. Shove them in. We're going for a lot of 1-ups. I will hit 99 1-ups by the end of the game. And then some. Most of these 1-ups aren't really too hard to find. That's another, like... That's another point against this game. Is... because of the recreation. It's like, I know where all the 1-ups are. Even the levels which are not really rips of Mario levels, the 1-ups are easy to find. That might be a count against the whole thing, but that's okay. Easily accessible, invisible blockage. You like it when I grab this flag? That's pretty much the key to success. Grabbing the top for the 1-ups. Which is something you can do in Lost Levels to sometimes get a 1-up. I just forget what causes it. Just that you can do that. If you're wondering if there's a sign of Lost Levels DNA in here somewhere. Oh, it's somewhere! I'm not telling! Dun dun dun. Lost levels, the original Mario Kaizo. Indeed. Diagonal thwomps, now as marked by the background. I wouldn't have minded if you didn't note that they were diagonal. I would have just dealt with that just fine. Because the diagonal thwomps aren't moving super fast. They're kind of scary, though. Like, I don't know if Mario World has done that with its ROM hacks, but diagonal thwomps are pretty damn spooky. It's like, what are you doing? That's normal. Not normal. Like, just imagining a thwomp breaking out from the fourth dimension. It's like, it's hitting the player in the face. Should have ducked. Dick. Oh yeah, I've heard of games where like the window is like moving all over the screen depending on what you're doing, and I'm just like, that's not good for recording now, is it? Fun for playing. I guess if you're recording, you have to like give it away, the interface screwage. But then I wonder how that would work if the game was full screen or you made the resolution of your monitor too small, just like, haha, joke's on you, ass. Maybe I'll just force it to work in a certain way. These donut lifts almost remind me of that part in World 8 with the fortress. Oh dear. I'm having one of those spasms. Like an actual one. That's not cool. I get face spasms from time to time. I can't tell you why. I get spasms just anywhere, actually. No joke. Bowser again. Hey, Bowser. You're such a cool guy, this Bowser fella. Wow. Looks like he's dead. Again. Will he keep coming back for more? Stay tuned into the Bowser Does the Thing where he kidnaps the princess and Mario does the thing. That's right. Japan was all like, medieval story, but you're just an ordinary asshole. That's essentially how this goes. As like most NES games do, perhaps. You try explaining those things to me on this Alice in Wonderland Popeye-fueled rage fest. In this black and white screen. Oh, this looks like something I used to do with the Super Game Boy, where you get like 4 colors, you can change any color what you want, and to make it more challenging to me, I would just make the first 3 complete pitch black and the last one white. Which is really fun when you're playing something like Kirby 2. It's just like, what do I do? You'll figure it out. You know. Making the game more difficult by modifying the colors. That's what we do here. This black and white world of ours, PBS. Kids with the crayons. Doing the writer of the ghost. You should look into what the like who the ghostwriter actually is. I'll give you a hint. It has something to do with civil rights in the 1800s. Yeah, exactly. It's just like, whoa. Me not picking up on that as a kid because I was 3. And now looking back, it's like, whoa! Get that coin. Also black and white. Just like my morality. Huh! No. What do you think I am, Mr. A? Or some bullshit? Do you think I am one of those watchmen? The Watcher. Who watches the Watcher? Oh, it was just me. Some guy. But then who watches that person? We need checks and balances in our comics universe, clearly. And one Mario goes for the scoop. He scoops it up with his pooper scooper. Spooper Scooper Brothers. It's really scoop. Alright, let's beat this world and show it that it is really a piece of damn cake. I almost reconsidered caffeine again because I was getting sleepy from this easiness. By the way, it's just World 8-4. But no surprises as to why that would be. I will explain that I remember the first time playing the original Mario Brothers, and that I didn't understand why I couldn't actually, I was clearly getting better at the game, but I didn't understand why I was getting lost until, well, I figured it out, like, pretty much upon adolescence. So the trick is, the necessary warp pipe to take is always the pipe directly after a lava pit. Works every time. It's an interesting... It's probably my first major thinking outside of the box moment in my life. I've been thinking outside the box ever since. Who's to say I'm not thinking outside the box now? I think some of my doctors had to think outside the box in order to deal with me. That's not a joke. It's actually true facts. True facts, there's like... Let's just say I'm presented as a project in certain medical circles. You're thinking it has something to do with my brain. Well, in some respects, yes. In other respects, no. Because, you know, what's mental, what's physical, could be tied together. You don't know. Super Mario has got the flow of the flying fish that are roast as crisp. Here's an underwater section without the annoying fire bars that makes us 1,000 times easier. Holy fucking shit. Unused assets, those spiky fish that you don't really see much except in Mario 3 hacks because we gotta use that cutting room floor data. All of it. In that case, can I play a Yoshi's Island hack where I play as a tree? This is important. I need to know. Just between you and me, I will do that Yoshi's Island LP. In fact, I think it'll probably be the first thing I do after I've caught up with everything I have already done so far. I have to think of a good alternative for it. Actually, no, wait, I have an answer to that. It's either going to be a ROM hack or one of those other Yoshi's Island games. Maybe. I don't know. I'm just telling you right now, I don't think DS is going to be a thing on this channel yet because of the multiple screen nonsense. Oh no, it could be! You don't know. Look, he throws hammers now. That makes him somewhat dangerous. Wow, still goes down in one hit. Game design. Bop, 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 bop. Bop, 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 bop. Eat my shorts. Kajorts, who's in cohorts with me. Alright. Look, game's over. I found the Peach. Peach has at last returned to our fair Mario Kingdom. Yeah. Woot. Da 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 da. Da. Wow, you did it. Resting after the victorious defeat of Bowser, our heroes dream of a stairway leading to a world. Upon awakening, they went to a cave nearby and to their surprise saw exactly what they had seen in their dreams. Oh boy. Super Mario 2 USA Edition. USA! USA! It's okay, Japan likes it too. USA! That's what we'll be doing next time, is seeing how this works on the Mario 3 layout. Clearly, we gotta have some Shy Guys and some cherries. By the way, there aren't cherries in the actual levels, in case you're wondering, but just remember, cherries.